at the position of the first frame. Hook a short frame. Mark a short frame. For item 17, we check a short frame and an extra frame. Hook 2 groups. After completing one short frame, check a short frame plus frame to the next frame. Draw 2 short frames in this frame. We complete one set, then move on to the next frame to frame it. Hook a short frame. The last frame is in the frame, and in this frame, 2 short frames are hooked. After finishing a short frame, you can still frame it from here. Then check a short frame. Then, in the frame of the symbol library, create hidden and pulled frames. After the 17th row is finished, there are 6 frames. Then lock one frame and knit the 18th row. Lines 18 to 26. Each frame is marked with a short frame. Each line contains 6 frames. The next frame is a short frame. 6. The short frame weaving is complete, and the first frame is hidden at the position. Here, we have already crossed line 18. We can see this frame. Here is line 16. Here is line 16, and 2 frames were added to line 17. Line 18 still has 6 frames and the same frame count as row 17. Here are 18 lines. We can mark a few times here with a marker. Find a frame. This is how you mark the flight number. This is line 18, and we kept covering line 26. Each row must contain a locked frame as the standing frame for the next row. After each line ends, we position the first frame for pulling and ejecting frames. Let's finish 26 lines. 26 rows are finished. The evidence we marked is line 18, 19, 20, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 25, 26. Lock 1 stitch to knit the 27th row. Now the first needle position. Crochet a single crochet. Arrived. The next needle is inserted. Crochet a single crochet in this stitch. This way, we've crocheted 2 separate single crochets. Move on to the next needle to insert the needle. Crochet 2 single crochets in this stitch. Each piece in this row is spaced 2 single crochets at intervals, with 1 increase stitch and repeat for 2 sets. There are a total of 8 stitches. After completing one set is cut. First, move to the next stitch, make a single crochet, then to the next stitch, make a single crochet. The last needle screen remains. Inside this screen, insert 2 single crochets. 2. Each single crochet is finished. At the first stitch, insert a slip pin. Thread 1 frame to weave line 28, lines 28 and 29. Purchase a short frame once per frame. Each line contains 8 frames. That is, we need to buy 2 banks without increasing or decreasing. Bought all 29 lines. 29 rows are finished. Thread 30 lines per frame. Line 30, a short frame, 1 frame boost. Repeat for 4 sets. Frame at the position of frame 1. Buy a short frame, frame 1 marking. After finishing a short frame, let's move on to the next frame. Draw 2 short frames in this frame. That way, we've finished a set. Let's make 4 sets of crochets following this pattern. Let's demonstrate another set. For the first frame, first check a short frame. Next frame, draw 2 short frames in this frame. The second set of patterns is complete. We finished 4 sets. 4 sets of weaving are completed, totaling 12 frames. Unscrew and unscrew the 0 connection at the first frame. Lock in 1 frame. Weaving, Chapter 30. Line 31. 31 rows, we need to knit the back half stitch. When inserting the needle normally, we thread an entire needlewood like this. Line 31, we are behind. Line 31, we thread the back half of the needle like this, insert the needle. Knit short crochets. Normally, you thread an entire piece of needlewood like this. In our line, we only wear the back half. The first stitch is threaded through the back half. Crochet a single crochet. Don't remember the position of the first stitch. 31st stitch knitted on the back half stitch. Crochet a single crochet in each stitch. There are 12 needles in total. Hook. Finish the last half of the stitch. Leave half a stitch like this at the front. Check if you checked the checkmark correctly. Every single stitch is knitted at the back half. We crochet 12 single crochets. 12 single crochets are done. We pull at the first stitch. During the recruitment, we wear a full stitch. Knit the 32nd and 33rd fin with the needle. The method for lines 32 and 33 is the same. Weave a short frame within each frame. Lines 32 and 33, we weave an entire frame. Count as an entire frame. We finished knitting 33 rows each. A single line of weaving is complete. The mark is linked to a frame for frame extraction. Lock 1 frame before weaving the next line. We cross all 33 lines. Row 33 is finished. For line 33, we also mark the entire frame to pull out. Then lock a frame and knit the 34th row. Crochet and increase every 2 single crochets. Crochet a single crochet at the low stitch position. Crochet the next stitch like a needle, then knit a single crochet. After completing 2 single crochets, crochet the next stitch like a needle. Crochet 2 single crochets in this hook. This completes a set of patterns. Use this pattern to make 6 sets. For every 2 single crochets crochet, crochet 1 single crochet plus stitch. We finished 4 sets. Four sets of knitting are completed in the first row. First needle position pull out. The 34th line has a total of 16 hooks. The so-called needle knitting is the 35th row. 35 lines woven into the web. The latter half stitch is the same as our method for 31 rows. This is a whole piece of needlewood. Knit from the back half. Each needlewood contains a single needle. "35 rows of knitting are completed, with a total of 16 needles. 16 needlewood weaves are completed. We pull at the first stitch. During recruitment, he wore a whole needlewood piece. The so-called needle knitting is the 36th row. Each needlewood contains a single needle. There are a total of 16 needlewoods. Row 36 is threaded through the entire main thread to weave. Completing 16 main stitch knitting, we pull at the first stitch. The so-called needle knitting is the 37th row. Crochet 1 increase for every 3 single crochets. Crochet a single crochet at the first stitch. Crochet a single crochet in each stitch. We crochet 3 single crochets. 3 short stitches are done. Crochet 2 single crochets into the next stitch. That way, we completed a set. We need to follow this pattern and complete 4 sets. 4 sets of knitting are completed, totaling 20 frames. We pulled out from the first frame. The 38th line of the frame is woven together. For line 38, weave the last half frame in the same way. Knit a short frame within each frame. This. A total of 20 short frames are woven into one line. 20 frames are woven to complete the extraction at the position of the first frame. The frame is woven into line 39. Divide a short frame in each frame. Weave an entire frame together. "39 lines. Thread a whole piece of real wood and knit short crochets. There are a total of 20 real woods in this line. 20 real wood knitting is complete, then pull out at the first stitch. Lock 1 needle. Knit line 40. Row 40, increase every 4 single crochets, repeat 4 times. Now, crochet a single crochet at the first stitch. Crochet a single crochet once inside each real wood, then crochet 4 single crochets completely. After knitting 4 single crochets, knit 2 single crochets into the next real wood. That way, we completed a set. You need to follow this pattern to complete 4 sets. 4 sets of weaving are completed, totaling 24 frames. We unscrew the position in the first frame. Knit line 41 of the group. For line 41, let's first check 3 individual short frames. Spot a short frame at the position of the first frame as true. The next frame is the second short frame. Next, hook the third short frame. After weaving the 3 short frames, the next frame is to hook 2 short frames. That way, we completed a set. For this row, we need to check out 6 sets according to the pattern. There are also 30 frames. You pull out at low frame rates. So frame knitting is line 42. All 42 lines are woven in the latter half of the frame. Draw a short frame in each frame. We finish knitting line 42. 30 frames are knitted. We pull out at low frame rates. Sketch the line from the last half of the frame. All of these are pushed into the frame within your entire frame to pull and pull out. Knit the 43rd stitch with 1 needle, 43rd millimeter. Each piece has 4 single crochets, 1 increase. First, crochet 4 individual single crochets. Here, weave a whole piece of needle wood. For single crochets, complete the next needle wood. Crochet 2 single crochets. This way, we completed a set. Follow this pattern to complete 6 sets. 6 sets of weaving are completed, totaling 36 needlewoods. Knit the 44th stitch with 1 needle, 44 millimeters. Crochet a single crochet in each stitch at the back half stitch. There are a total of 36 needlewoods. We finish this line. Crochet 1 stitch to crochet row 45, crocheting 5 individual single crochets at row 45. Crochet a single crochet inside the first needle board. Crochet a single crochet in each stitch block, completing 5 single crochets. After 5 single crochets are finished, move to the next knitting block and crochet 2 single crochets. This completes a set of patterns. Follow this pattern to complete 6 sets. 6 sets of knitting were completed, totaling 42 frames. We are introduced at this frame position. The frame is woven into line 46. Line 46, this line is all woven in the last half of the frame. Each frame is purchased once in a short frame. There are a total of 42 frames. We finished buying line 46. The frame is woven into line 47. 47 lines. Buy extra frames every 6 short frames. Crochet a single crochet in each needle block, starting with 6 single crochets. Six short crochets are done, then move on to the next stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets in this needle wood. This way, we hook 1 set, and follow this pattern to complete 6 sets. 6 sets of weaving completed. There are a total of 48 needlewoods, pulling in the face of the enemy needles. The so-called needle knitted is the 48th row. The 48th row. Knit the back half stitch. Crochet a single crochet into each needlewood. After crossing line 48, there are a total of 48 frames. We crossed out all 48 lines. 48 rows are knitted. Thread 1 frame to weave the 49th line. Row 49, we crochet over an entire frame. Each frame is crocheted once. A total of 48 frames. "48 frames are knitted. Pull out at the first frame position. Requesting a frame.